What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Talking Without Thinking, episode 83.
83, you say?
83. So we're back. Sorry we missed a week last week. Lots of things going on. Jarrod was out of town.
Big time out of town.
Like hardcore out of town.
Big time out of town.
And Jason and I were lazy.
Mostly Scott.
We'll call it that.
I was,
I'll just say Scott was lazy. It's fine.
Jason didn't get a text, so he knew he didn't have to come.
Oh, no. I sent him a message. I was like, yo, can we not do tonight?
I was like, yeah, man.
So we didn't.
All good.
And we're sorry, but we're back now.
What did you do instead?
I don't remember. That was a week ago. I don't remember what I did this morning.
You know, I'm at a point where I'm so busy, I feel like I need to hire a secretary.
A secretary?
Secretary.
You could also just like put everything on your phone.
Yeah.
It's almost like you carry a personal assistant with you.
A planner, kind of.
Kind of.
Like a calendar named Google or Apple Calendar.
Reminders.
I've
only ever used
Notes.
like, Google,
Yeah.
like, what do you use? What do you like?
I use the Apple Calendar.
You like the Apple
typically
Calendar?
for stuff? Yeah.
I'm a Google.
Pretty easy to use.
It is easy to use. The Google Calendar's fine too, but it's not fully integrated with the iPhone, so
I'm a Google Calendar boy, to be honest with you.
that's fine.
I've
And it works too.
well, it's funny. You know, I've gone 32 years without having to like really plan shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're not on the radio anymore. Yes. But yeah, I've gone like 32 years without having to like really plan shit. Those days are kind of over with now. I gotta plan shit like go to work, get off work, go for a walk, mix this thing, go to the gym, do this other thing. It's like,
well, that's like a routine. That's not things
Yeah,
you have to like
That's
write.
a to-do list.
That's
That's not even...
You don't have to write that stuff down.
Yeah,
Like
well-
if you had like doctor's appointment or today I got to watch my niece or nephew or, you know, whatever. Like those
Jason
are like,
doesn't have to worry about that.
I know you don't
part.
have to worry about any of that.
I guess you're right. Well, I've become a big fan of the to-do list. I've always been a to-do list kind of guy.
I mean, I respect that.
Yeah.
I like to-do lists.
It's nice
I feel
and
like I'm
simple.
more productive when I have a to-do list.
Just write a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And the best part, you go when you do it, and it's like I did the thing. I can check it off.
Yeah.
It's gratifying.
It's the best feeling. That's why I like having a to-do list, because I feel like I can check off when I accomplish something, and like whenever it's done, I'm like, all right, now it's time to do fun
You can do that
stuff.
on your phone as well.
That's true. I do that too. I have
So,
to-do lists
something
on
about
there.
the paper.
Do.
though.
I do that.
Something about the paper, I guess. But yeah, that's been.
I always lose the paper one. I'm not going to lose the phone.
No, phone's
That's
always
fair.
there, and I can hit the little check.
I don't
thing.
need an extra thing in a pocket.
No, me neither.
It's bad enough I got to carry phone, wallet, and keys.
What's paper that you speak of?
I like this,
Paper.
and
I use
pens.
paper at work, and then I just put the notepad back in the bucket of notepads.
I don't even use paper at work anymore.
Whoa, what?
Wait, there's a bucket of notes.
Yeah. They want employees at the Home Depot to carry a notepad in case they got to write something down that their supervisor wants them to do, or write something down that they need to look for a customer, or in my case, write down that I ordered samples because they don't believe me.
I thought you just like ganked one off a shelf and just put it back when you were done.
No. I'm not a customer
That'd be hilarious.
that takes something off the shelf and then takes it with them.
So you put it back
That's
in the
theft.
notebook bin.
At a hardware store, certain things are just complimentary. Like
Tools.
tools.
Are they complimentary?
Screws.
Yep, those walk out too.
The paint stirrers are complimentary.
Paint stores are complimentary.
Paint.
See?
Grab
To an extent.
Paint samples
Just grab a gallon and see
also
what
complimentary.
happens.
You can take as many samples
Flooring
as you like.
samples.
Slide
Complimentary.
rulers.
No, they charge you $1 for some of them.
Not the samples at Home Depot.
Um,
Sample boards, they hold your credit card.
Nice.
Hammer. We can grab a hammer.
Yeah, some people
Complimentary
do that.
hammer?
Walk with it?
Screwdrivers actually walk out more than hammers.
Yeah.
Complimentary
More
screwdrivers.
useful.
All right.
Screwdriver useful tool.
Have a
Half of
screwdriver
these
on the
things
house.
are half of these things are not
A miter
complimentary.
saw. If you just really need to get that miter saw action going on, just grab like a DeWalt.
Those just go into your shirt or into the cart that you're taking
Yeah.
outside.
That's a grab and go.
Just grab a DeWalt. America's not going to miss a DeWalt. I mean,
No.
they're reliable tools with nothing special. I like them.
Yeah.
You know why I like
DeWalt's
DeWalt
good.
tools? Because they're yellow and I can't lose them. That simple.
Makita is a good tool.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
a lot of tools are getting harder for them to just walk out of because they've added security measures.
True.
Like more than just security tags.
Well, that
Now
and there's, like,
things locked down.
Big boxes of stuff too.
Oh, that doesn't stop them.
That's true.
You know, in my current
Thieves are thieves.
In my
Serge
current
is trying to
job-
get into the
He is.
lunchbox.
He's a
it's
weirdo.
it's crazy the kind
thinks
of
there's food in there.
it's crazy the kind of stuff that gets like taken off of construction sites. Like some dude walks up and he's just like, "I'm gonna say this truck skirt," and it's like, "He's
Oh
gone."
man, that's something like that happened about a year or so ago at
What's
Home
that
Depot.
truck?
Someone got brave enough to jump into a county work truck and drive off with it.
Happens.
That's impressive.
Well, those things have low jack in them,
It's true.
and you're driving recklessly in a county work truck. The cops are going to find you, and they did.
Well, yeah.
Always recklessly.
It's just a bad call.
Like literally
around.
just like saw the guy jump out of, like come out of the car to run inside and grab something. The other guy got out for a cigarette. The guy was like, it's running, drove off.
I'm gonna take it.
God, could you imagine?
You're basically a walking billboard at that point.
You're asking for felony theft at that point.
Yeah, that's dumb. I mean, if
I
you're gonna
feel like
steal
that
a
guy was
car-
just looking, you know what? I need some jail time.
Yep. If you're gonna steal a car, steal like a Honda that blends in with every other car.
Yeah.
Not a
You know?
giant slow truck.
Yeah, exactly.
Full of work equipment
Yeah,
that
that's
is owned by the government.
Yeah, it's just like I realized
Bad
like
move.
because like a lot of the cameras that are sold in my company, they're sold to like construction. It's just like, yeah, this dude just drove off with a crane. He's like hopped in the crane.
Oh, bobcats walk off.
Just like, yeah.
Yeah, off
fine.
construction sites.
It'd
People
be
will hop in those things and
Yeah.
just drive off with them.
Slowly drive off.
Middle of the night, so no one's going to see it if
That's
they go the
true.
correct direction. It's all
I
terrain.
didn't think about that.
I would-
Yeah,
see it.
nowadays you don't see it, but like a couple years ago, you would see signs like, this was stolen. Any word, tell the cops.
Fun with that.
I didn't see anything. Just see
No.
what the cameras say.
Yeah.
Yeah, nowadays,
True.
cameras, low jack, things like that.
You got all kinds of options. So, Jared is
how's
back
your week,
from
boys?
Jared's back from Hawaii. Our week is pales in comparison.
I
So,
guess. I don't know.
You're a little jet lagged.
A little. Not as much as yesterday, which was most of the travel day.
So like 6 hours back.
6 hours time difference,
Yeah.
plus 10 hours in a plane,
Ugh.
plus 2 hours in an airport for layover.
Is that day just a blur,
It was just an extended Sunday.
basically? Just
It
like,
started Saturday night.
God.
Well, Saturday night for me, but technically that was 5 a.m. for you guys when I flew out.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
So did you like sleep the whole way on the plane?
The first half. So the flight from Hawaii to Phoenix, I was kind of asleep,
Yeah.
but not fully asleep. It didn't help that there was a kid that sat next to me, and he fell asleep harder than me, and his head would.
Oh, you got the
His
bob.
head, yeah, I would catch a bowling ball to the arm.
I feel like we should do like
Hopefully that family made it to Minnesota. Okay.
like the top 5 worst people to sit next to on an airplane.
I've sat beside two of the best from Phoenix to Charlotte.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ones that don't talk to you?
Didn't talk. Had their
Those
headphones
are the
in.
best.
Watched their own movies.
Perfect. Those are my favorite people to sit next to on a plane.
Yeah.
Favorite.
I didn't like that I was in the middle, so it really didn't matter who I sat beside.
That
I was
also
already
sucks.
upset about that.
Scott, what do you usually do on the airplanes?
Depends on how long the flight is. I haven't taken too many very long flights. When I flew to Vegas a while back,
That was what, 3 hours?
5
5 hours?
5 hours. Well, I was flying from Pittsburgh to Vegas
Oh, okay.
too, which made it longer. But it wasn't terrible. I think it was just, like I tried to sleep because it was a red eye flight that I took.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I mean, when you get to Vegas, it was like 9 or 10.
Yeah. Well, that was like the flight in for me. We left at 1 in the afternoon, and we were there at 6 in the evening.
It's so crazy. But yeah, I'm typically one to just like chill. Like most of the flights I've had recently were like an hour long,
Mhm.
like here to Nashville,
Yeah.
which is like nothing.
I just read a book.
I mean, that's like the flight to New York for us.
Yeah, it's like you can barely get comfortable.
You sit down long enough to maybe read the book. You don't have enough time to watch any movies
Yeah.
if they have them attached to their apps.
And they usually don't on those short flights.
They did to New York.
Did they?
Yeah.
They had a movie?
Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't get the movie thing for like an hour
Well,
flight.
it depends on the airline.
Yeah, I
and
guess so.
they have them mostly attached to their apps.
Yeah.
So
can
you
just, like,
download
watch
the
'em.
app, and then you get on their Wi-Fi, and it recognizes those two things, and it's like, oh, well, here's some entertainment.
You're like, oh, cool. Do they still make you pay for Wi-Fi?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's nice.
Not if you're only using it to watch movies, possibly play games.
Yeah.
Nothing major like Facebook and things like that.
Really?
What?
I tried, and the Wi-Fi is just too slow
For that.
because
But
of
it's
how
weird that you
many
can watch movies, though.
you can.
You would think that would be worse because there's way more.
But you got to think of how many people are actually doing that instead of, being on their computers to check their emails, to send out emails, to
Yeah.
do all the other things. That's what people who pay for. That's two different Wi-Fi. So like these,
They get the premium Wi-Fi.
yeah, they get the premium Wi-Fi, which means
the hi-fi Wi-Fi.
Yeah, something like that.
I use it as time. Like, just put the phone away. Just don't check emails. Just chill out.
There's none of that on
It gets
10
so
hours of flight.
boring though.
That's true.
That you don't want to like interact with people around you.
Well, it didn't help that Michelle and I weren't sitting next to each other
Yeah, that's
on any of the flights.
How did that work out?
Don't know. We didn't like it. The worst was the flight from Phoenix to Charlotte where we were like 10 rows apart.
That's crazy.
So I didn't
dude.
even see her.
I mean, you booked them at the same time,
They were
didn't
booked same time, paid by the same credit card.
and you just like couldn't get the same seats.
Nah, man, it all
Next to
depends
each other.
on. Well, we're also in section 9 of all loading.
Yeah.
So we're the last ones on, which
Yep.
doesn't make sense for like 3 of my flights. I was window. So I had to, well, no, 2 of my flights.
Well, at least you got window seat.
Window seat into Hawaii. That was nice. Except for the, for the first hour you saw desert.
Yeah.
The next 5 you saw ocean.
That's scary AF right there.
I didn't look after the first. I was like, oh, ocean, picture,
See?
close.
Nothing but ocean.
Yeah.
It's
Nothing
like, nah,
but
bro.
ocean.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, I took
haven't
a picture of that.
I've never flown over the ocean, so I don't know what that feels like.
I have.
Once you
Have you?
Once you see it, you're like, oh, that's cool. And then you turn on, a movie.
Close the window.
That window gets closed back down.
Yep.
You're like, okay, movie.
You're like,
I'm not
been
going to
here.
see anything.
It's a lot of water. We're over it.
Well, it's like flying over Texas, Arizona,
Yeah,
Nevada,
it's boring.
and stuff
I mean,
like
I've
that.
done
All
that.
you see is desert.
Flying to Vegas, you literally see nothing until you get to Vegas,
Like-
and then like there's this giant ball of light
Yeah.
in the middle of nowhere. It's the
Yeah.
craziest thing.
Like flying into Phoenix, I'm like, wow, you're the shittiest beach ever. Just mountains and desert.
No water,
42 trees total.
just sand everywhere.
But then you went to Hawaii.
But then I went to Hawaii,
Then you went to
which
Hawaii.
is a jungle.
That's true.
It's literally a jungle.
Did you
You've
walk
got
through the
mountain
jungle?
jungles. Well, kind of. We went through like what's considered a rainforest for a little bit.
That's kind of cool. I'd like to hang in a
It was
rainforest a bit.
just like this botanical garden thing we went to one of the last days.
It sounds fancy.
It was all right. Mosquitoes aren't fun.
I can
They
imagine they're
bite.
pretty legit there.
I didn't really get bit. I got one and it was on my wrist, and then it went away. Michelle and her sisters apparently attracted all of them.
So they got bit like crazy.
So their legs were all bit up, and I was like, I don't get it. I didn't put on any of the bug spray that you guys did.
Yeah.
And
I
they
ha-
left me alone.
That's why
And they're
I
like,
am
why
too.
aren't they bothering you? I was like, I got leg hair?
Yeah. Maybe they didn't like that.
Maybe
They
it's just a
couldn't get through it as
conspiracy.
fast.
The bug spray actually attracts them.
No.
They may have.
The most important question I have.
What's that?
How many Bahama Mamas did you drink?
I didn't have any Bahama Mamas, but I had like 8 Mai Tais at the luau.
That was my second question.
They were all you could drink, and you could have 2 at a time.
All you could drink Mai
Well,
Tais?
it was a punch bowl,
Oh,
and then you'd go
F.
to the bartender, and he'd drop another shot of Whaler's rum in there for you.
That is pretty badass.
So there's pictures. It hasn't been posted yet. None of my pictures have posted yet. I just
You're
haven't.
just waiting.
Well, Hawaii's nice because cell phone signal is shit.
Well, yeah, I can
Hawaii
imagine.
is shit because cell phone signal is shit. So like you get somewhere good, all of a sudden you're getting messages like, damn,
Like crazy.
I
You're getting
didn't miss
pounded.
this.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was the joy of not having anything really sent to my watch anymore.
That's true.
Because of battery life.
Yeah.
So now all I get is text messages, Facebook messages, and sports updates.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I needed. So
But there, you like truly got to be on vacation.
got
kinda.
to be on vacation. It was nice,
Like pretty much unplugged for the most part.
whether it was on purpose or not.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
it was nice. Hawaii mainland, or the main Big Island, is not what you think of when you remember Saved by the Bell, the Hawaii wedding.
Oh yeah.
Because that was nothing but resorts and white sandy beaches, which is not the Big Island.
That's a smaller island.
It's like Maui and stuff like that, I'm sure, are the resort islands. Whereas Big Island, you've got the lava flow. So a lot of your beaches are lava rocks.
Oh, like rocks.
We went to Black Sand Island, or Black Sand Beach, not
That
island.
sounds amazing.
It was cool.
I'd be so down to go there.
That's where we saw a sea turtle that was just hanging out on the beach, just sunning itself.
Like, big ass sea turtle.
Big ass sea turtle.
Big ass sea
That's
turtle.
awesome.
And it, of course, somehow managed to line itself up with the roped off area that the lifeguard has for themselves. They like put cones out, say,
Yeah.
hey, don't sit your shit here. I might have to rescue somebody.
Yeah, like get out of my way.
So it's a nice little tunnel area of cones. Well, that's where the turtle was beaching itself. So that was kind of cool.
That's pretty sweet.
So people are, of course, surrounding it and taking pictures. You know, like
hanging with the turtle.
I took a picture. I didn't need to take 14 pictures.
Yeah.
How much
You
more
didn't get selfie
expensive?
with the turtle?
No, I didn't take a selfie with the turtle.
You should have. How
You
much more?
you actually have to give them like 30 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Oh,
can't
that's
get
a
near them.
felony almost. Like
Touching
you
sea
go
turtles.
anywhere near a sea turtle, yeah. If you chase a sea turtle while you're snorkeling, they'll bust your ass
Don't
for
chase
that
that sea
too.
turtle.
Don't chase no sea turtle.
No, it was one of those like when we snorkeled, we saw a sea turtle, so I was like, I want to swim after it to see it better, but I don't want to swim after it
Because
someone was like, "Hey, Dick,
you'd be like, nah,
get out."
don't get near that sea turtle. Are
You're
they
sn-
endangered?
They're
They're not doing too good.
They're not endangered. They're
like,
what's the other one? Protected.
Protected, gotcha.
They're protected. But don't fuck with sea turtles.
No, that's it. I mean, why need to mess with
Like
them?
they're cool as shit when you see them in the ocean. You're like, whoa, sea turtle.
Like, big-ass sea
That's
turtle
cool.
just floating
Like
around.
snorkeling, you're like, oh, so this is what it looks like on the inside of the glass of an aquarium.
Is
this
that really
is cool
like
as
all
shit.
the coral and shit?
All the coral, just fish fucking
that.
swimming around.
Now, is it hard to snorkel? Because, like, it freaks me out a little bit knowing that when you go underwater, like, if you go too far, your snorkel's going to fill up with water.
They've
It's
got
like,
snorkels now that have locks on the top.
So you can't get water in
You
them.
can get water in, but not like rushing
It doesn't
in.
get, like... your-
Unless you suck in, then you're bringing the water in.
Yeah, then you're effed.
But you got to remind yourself that, hey, I have a snorkel, take a deep breath, then go in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't take a deep breath as you're trying to go
Don't think you're, like, actually going, like, you know, scubaing.
in. Mm-hmm.
Why don't they just make snorkels with extra long snorkels?
Because then it doesn't balance.
Yeah,
That's true.
It's literally held onto with a little clip on the side of the goggles
Yeah.
and then a flexible part of the tube.
So do they charge you to snorkel in areas, or you can just go do
No,
it?
you just rent the snorkel gear.
And which is probably pretty cheap.
It was, depending on the gear you got, yeah, it was fairly cheap.
That's
it was
pretty
like
sweet.
$11 a person for the gear for a day.
That's not bad.
No.
And then we also rented half wetsuits. So
Yeah.
it's like short sleeve, just the upper half wetsuit.
Yeah.
It helps with floating, but it also keeps you warm and protected from the sun,
Yeah.
which, you know, you remember, hey, my upper body's going to get burnt. You forget, oh, my lower body's also going to get burnt.
True.
How
So-
expensive is random like toilet paper and stuff? Like, do you go like a convenience
Oh, we
store?
stayed in a hotel, so we didn't need
So
toilet
you
paper.
don't buy toilet paper.
I sort of like a soda's like
Most
$6.
like grocery things are
Yeah.
fairly, like maybe a couple dollars more.
Yeah.
The really thing that they get you is like touristy shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're in a touristy area.
So
They're
your
gonna hit you.
souvenirs,
Gotta pay the
anything
taxes.
like that, you gotta pay for that.
Yeah.
You know, your restaurants that I looked there going, "Ugh,"
Yeah.
for every price that I saw.
Yep.
We went to Kona Brewing.
Oh, yeah, I love Kona. They're the ones that make the coconut beer.
Went to
that I
Kona
really
Brewing.
like. Coconut. Oh, there you go. Nice.
Not a sponsor.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
I bought this at. You didn't give it to me. But yeah, we went to Kona Brewing. They're getting ready to build their bigger version.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess they're probably doing pretty well.
They're
I
doing
mean, they're
really
like
well. They're
nationwide
spread
now,
out
so-
nationwide now. So
Yeah.
yeah. We
I do
also
love
went
theirs.
to
Longboard, I think, is one of their beers.
That's the one that most people get. Is
Yeah, I like
Longboard.
that one. It's
Longboard and Gold Coast Ale.
What kind did you get there?
Oh, I got the ones I had never heard of.
That's
So I
a good
got
call.
Black Sand Porter and
I
I
figured you got
forgot the
porter.
other
Did
porter.
they have a stout? Probably no stout. It doesn't seem like a stouty place.
Mostly porters. I got to pull up the app I use.
Is it
Untapped.
Is
not
it like a
sponsor.
coconut porter?
No.
It seems like it would be a coconut porter or something. Places like that, I mean.
Where did I had?
Oh, what a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Pipeline Porter. That was the other
Pipeline.
one.
All
Yep,
right.
I had the Black Sand and the Pipeline Porter. Pineapple or not pineapple. Pipeline is their coffee porter.
Ooh, I'm down.
The Black Sand one is more of their chocolate.
I'm down with both.
Did
of
it
those.
taste Hawaiian?
Did
Like,
the beers taste
Did,
Hawaiian?
did the beer taste Hawaiian?
No, but they were delicious. The most Hawaiian thing, Loco Moco.
What's a Loco Moco?
Loco Moco is something you find mostly on the island. It consists of a bowl of rice,
Okay.
burger patty.
Okay.
That's the main one, is burger patty, brown gravy,
Oh,
egg.
Yes. Please.
Egg
sounds
however you
awesome.
want it.
that sounds awesome.
So scrambled, sunny side, over easy.
Like whatever.
However you want. There's variations of it depending on restaurants where you can substitute the burger patty with katsu chicken, which is
Ooh, I love
better.
katsu chicken.
panko fried chicken.
Yeah,
Better
that's
than
good
red
shit.
meat.
But fuck, dude, that burger patty. And we went to the place that calls itself the home of the Loco Moco, which is in Hilo. I don't know how to truly pronounce it.
Sure.
Hilo. So
Sounds like
you go there, and the place is called Cafe 100.
Mhm.
They call themselves the home of the Loco Moco, and I believe it because that was probably the best one I had. I only had two,
but of the two,
it
it was a superior Loco Moco.
Loco Moco, man.
It's a weird name for
I want
something.
one every day now.
How much pineapple do they have there?
Coconuts more than pineapples.
Good, I'm fine. Because I fear Hawaii because of pineapple.
No, I mean there's plenty to choose from at restaurants.
Yeah, I don't want any of it.
But
coconut, I'm down. You put
Coconuts,
coconut on anything, I'm
coconuts
good.
everywhere.
I'm
That's
a-
a fancy ass.
God,
picture
I'm gonna
Jason
send
just
this.
showed
I'm
me.
gonna send this. You're gonna put this in the video.
Okay,
Nah,
yeah.
that's just too damn fancy.
It's a fancy
That's a
Loco
fancy ass
Moco.
Loco Moco.
Actually, I'll just pull it up on a page here. The Loco Moco will show. Loco, is it MOCO? Loco Moco. All right.
LOCO MOCO.
Ooh. All right, so for those at home
For those at home who are watching,
who are watching on the video, that is what a Loco Moco looks like.
a fancy ass Loco Moco.
This one looks pretty fancy too.
That one's probably closer because the gravy is in between.
It's such a weird looking thing. Like you would never think
So
to
good,
combine
though,
all
and
that
so
stuff.
filling. Just so filling. We went to a place called Broke the Mouth Grinds, which is a bar and grill right down the street. So we walked there because parking is a chore there.
Broke the mouth.
Broke the
grind?
mouth.
Bro,
Broke the Mouth is actually
I
like a
broke the
location.
mouth.
It's a location in the area. And so the restaurant's called Broke the Mouth Grinds.
Mm-hmm.
And it's bar and grill, very beach island, well, more surfer themed than beach island.
Yeah.
So you got graffiti on the wall. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I got the Loco Moco there, and the burger patty was a half pounder.
I would just like to take a moment to say, like, I feel like if we brought Michelle on the show, she would, like, her description of Hawaii would be like, I saw.
No.
Like way different than the
No,
food.
she would tell you about the food.
Really?
Oh, really?
She
Oh,
would tell you
never
about the food, snorkeling, and how many times she saw a sea turtle.
Hell yeah! I mean, I love sea turtles. I totally agree.
Because they went snorkeling.
I love
they
sea
they
turtles.
snorkeled twice.
I love turtles.
Yeah.
I, however, got sunburn on my calves and back of my hamstring.
Yeah.
So my legs were way too tight to try to do that again.
Yeah.
Whereas their sunburn was something they could easily cover.
Yeah.
I love turtles.
They saw more turtles the second day, well,
I like
the morning
turtles.
of, because it's a 24-hour rental. So if
Yeah.
you do your time right,
So you can go like at night.
you could
and
go
then
in the morning.
Yeah. That's kind
and
of
then and then that's what they did. I sat there and just took a moment on the beach
And so-
to just take a moment.
Michelle's
Hang out.
family just lives in Hawaii. Like,
No. Her
No.
family lives in the Seattle area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, closer than we are to
It's
them.
for them. It was just a 5.5-hour flight. For us, it was twice that.
Yeah.
Damn.
word.
But no, like it was great. It's like I said, you get to get away from everything because there's not the greatest of signal. You get everything from mountaintop to jungle to beach in a day.
What is-
we went to the Volcano National Park,
Oh, it's
which is really cool because you literally see the lava rundowns from there. So it's still there.
That's pretty sweet. Well, I mean, you
part of-
can't
it's-
really clean that up.
I mean, you can. You can. It turns into
Yeah.
like just hollow asphalt.
yeah.
But it's part of Hawaii.
Yeah.
The you don't fuck with tradition or culture there.
You don't fuck with our lava.
Which
Lava-
That should be like Hawaii's motto. Don't fuck with our lava.
Don't
actually
fuck
right
with
now it's
lava?
don't fuck with the island, and
Don't
that's
fuck
what
with the
they're
island,
dealing.
period.
That's what they're dealing with the TMT telescope shit
Oh, really?
over on Mauna Kea.
Yeah.
So go the fuck on TMT. Leave the island alone. There's other locations.
You ever just want to eat lava? You ever look at
No!
lava and you're like, man, I wish I could eat that. I mean, I know I can't eat it because it's liquid rock, but it looks kind of tasty, right?
No!
You can't eat- You would literally burn your face off.
Exactly, but if you had like a food that looked like lava, but wasn't about 3,000
Yeah,
degrees
chocolate
Fahrenheit,
lava cake.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But at that point, it's cooled lava.
And it
like,
doesn't
it's
glow.
Orange. The lava's like orange.
Oh yeah,
because
it's
so
Yeah.
heated.
molten.
Yeah. So like lava cake is, it's chocolate, so it's just brown.
And it doesn't glow.
No, it doesn't glow.
You don't need that.
So you want to eat something that's glowing and orange.
Kind of. Yeah.
And
That sounds
liquidy,
like radiation.
gooey. Yeah. All right. That's fair. So you want to be like a superhero.
No, he
Like
just
absorb
wants
radiation.
to melt.
You just want to melt your face off.
I'm gonna look up food that
Brings a
looks
whole
like
new
lava.
level to melting your face.
Jason's looking up lava foods.
Lava.
Because I know I've seen somewhere someone made a
It's
food.
gonna be like lava cake. That's what's gonna come up.
Yeah, it's just 9,000 lava cakes.
Yeah,
it
that's
really
it.
is. And
There's
then
no
lava
other
itself.
way. You can't make like an orange gooey thing that's
I
glowing.
mean, the closest you get is like
Look at this guy. He's cooking steak with lava.
cooking a steak with molten metal underneath it.
God.
I just love lava.
But I mean, it was cool. Like everything was a park.
Well, yeah.
Everything's a park. Everything's either a national park or a state park.
I mean, that's
Because,
cool.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, it should be.
It's not just beaches.
So how big is it? Because like you see it on a map and you're like, it's this tiny little like.
It's a state,
Yeah, I mean for sure.
but it's a state with like 2 or 3 major highways.
And that's
like
it.
one that literally goes around the island, one that cuts across the island, and then everything is just like little streets whenever you get
Like
to a
little
city.
offshoots. Yeah.
When you get to like a city or a town.
Yeah.
It again, it is not what you think of with all the resorts and all the white sandy beaches, and
Yeah.
the Big Island is not that.
Yeah.
The Big Island is where most of the tradition is.
What are the locals, the people that actually are citizens of Hawaii, what is it like they do all day?
Work.
What's like what do they do?
Some of them work at the tourist stuff. Some
I
of
guess
them
are
work at
military.
the national parks.
Yeah.
Some of them do a lot of the construction and stuff that's there.
I bet there's a lot of construction work because shit's always catching on fire because there's lava everywhere.
It's not really. That was last year. Last year was the biggest lava thing to date.
Great job on the road. Oh fuck, we gotta do it again
And
next
yeah,
year.
I mean, it changes the entire island when it happens.
It's weird. You'd think they'd come up with a way to like stop the lava.
But you can't. You can't
can't.
stop nature.
You don't stop lava. It's not like you can spray it with a lot of really cold water.
Like
and
really,
it
the only thing
stops.
they can do is like, okay, it's gonna erupt, so we should probably evacuate this area.
Yeah, we'll just go
And
away.
then lava flows however it wants to flow, and it's like, all right, time to adjust.
Cool. Now we got a new roadway.
The plan is like,
Now
listen.
we're gonna have to blow up some lava in
I
a
just
year
For time.
I just want
because
to
you
make
can't do
this-
anything until it's fully cooled.
Yeah.
I just
And
want
that
to
takes
make.
years.
I'm trying to make more room because you people keep taking over all of it. So here's some more lava. Enjoy. I'm the planet.
The Volcano National Park, that was what erupted last year. So like you see, like they show you what the crater looked like at the top, and then what it looked like afterwards is what you get to see, and it's like 3 times bigger, and
That's crazy.
then there's still the hot steam coming out, so you can that shit's hot
I can imagine.
because like you can walk past some of the vapor areas, and like you never know which way it's gonna go, kind of like smoke off of a fire.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, it shifted, look, and as soon as I looked, got hit right in the face. So like
With some steam.
sunglasses fogged up, my shirt was de-wrinkled.
Did it make you want to go watch Moana again? You're like, damn.
It made
Damn,
Michelle
it's
and
so
her
good.
sisters want to watch Moana
great
because
movie.
that's all they sang was
The whole
Moana
time.
songs.
favorite soundtrack to a Disney film, personally.
Well, you can thank
Real tight.
I just forgot his name, Hamilton.
Oh yeah, Lin-Manuel
Sure.
Miranda.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
the music for that.
I like
He's the
Moana.
man. He's the
I
man.
like Moana.
So Hawaii is beautiful.
Yep.
Go there
America's
with
49
children that
state.
can appreciate what they're seeing.
Preferably older, probably.
Yeah.
If you get
Like I say,
chased
if
by
you're
a
going-
smoke monster, watch out.
Yeah, watch out for steam monsters.
True that. True that. Steam monsters.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you guys ready to do what's trending?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
hit that vibe.
All right, so it's time to do some what's trending this week. Oh man. So, let's talk a little bit about football.
Football.
Football is back in season,
Listen.
Preseason.
preseason.
We'll take it. Hey, the Arena Football League ended last night.
Do people watch that?
Well, they don't put it on TV as much, but it's growing again.
Well, I mean that's cool.
Yeah.
For
Doesn't
what it is.
Charlotte have an arena football team?
This isn't the same Arena Football League.
What happened to the XFL coming back?
That's
next year.
Okay.
So it'll be in like the NFL offseason. They'll do
Gotcha.
that.
Smart.
Yeah,
They're
to
not gonna
compete,
try to
but
compete.
it'll give non-drafted players the ability to play football again, and they might get.
Maybe get drafted. You never know.
Well, it's not even get drafted; they'll just get picked up as a free agent at that point.
True. Yeah, they could. But what I want to talk about today is my old favorite wide receiver, no longer Mr. Antonio Brown, who's being a giant baby back bitch again.
Baby back bitch.
About what?
Baby back bitch. His
Okay,
helmet.
so dude just got a giant contract, by the way, from the Raiders.
Yep.
Because the Steelers wouldn't pay him enough, and he was being a baby last year about it with the Steelers and stuff.
Pay the
and
man.
They couldn't win. Pay the man,
Yeah,
fine.
you guys couldn't win.
We couldn't win with him anyways, so why pay him? So
I don't know.
he
Why
goes.
not?
He goes to the Raiders now. Now he won't play. First he said his feet hurt. That was first. He had blisters or something on his feet. I don't
Leave
even
the
know.
man's feet alone. He's got to be ready for the regular season. It's preseason,
Are we
Scott.
playing devil's advocate here?
Yes.
Okay.
It's fun.
So first he's complaining about his feet. Then he's like, I'm not going to play because the NFL is not going to let me wear the helmet I want to wear.
What's wrong with the helmet he wants to wear, Scott?
The helmet he wants to wear is not approved by the NFL anymore because they have upgraded their helmets to help alleviate concussions.
That's true.
It's got the pressure pad
That
technology.
one I
Right.
can't play devil's advocate on, man.
No,
Protect
you
your
can't.
head.
He's being a giant baby. Like a giant baby. He's like, I'm not going to play if they don't let me wear the helmet I want to wear.
Scott, I will play devil's advocate on helmet now.
Go ahead.
Hockey players
Uh-huh.
didn't want to wear the new helmets.
Yeah.
Most of them don't even want to wear the visors.
Yeah.
I get it.
I mean, I understand, like, not wearing the visors.
Like, sometimes those new helmets are cumbersome.
Sometimes they can be.
Like, remember the first generation of those Revolution helmets for football? How
Yeah.
gigantic they look.
Oh, they're monstrous.
And then,
But they
do you
still weren't as protected as these
Do you
ones
remember the double cap helmets
Yeah.
that certain players started wearing?
Oh,
Where,
yeah.
where they look like bobbleheads.
Yep.
So I get it.
I understand
Helmets make
that,
a difference.
But I don't think this helmet is bigger than the one he
No.
was wearing before.
no, it was approved. Now it's not,
Right. It's not approved.
and it probably doesn't feel as comfortable on his head. with the new
Maybe,
one.
but he is the only one in the NFL that's complaining. The
For
only
now.
one.
For now.
No, dude.
You're right.
No.
I
Everybody
don't
else is playing. Other
I-
than the ones that are sitting out because of contract disputes, that doesn't count.
Wait, which one's still sitting out? Zeke?
Ezekiel Elliott, yeah. And I think Dak is going to be getting that way too. He just turned down a $30 million deal.
Whatever.
Per year.
Damn.
He wants 40.
He needs to win a playoff game.
Yeah, I know. Regardless.
Know your worth. I guess.
Antonio Brown's being a
I
giant.
mean,
baby.
he's getting starting quarterback money for a rookie.
right.
He wants more as a starting quarterback who's not truly as proven as everyone else.
Right.
You know who doesn't need the big money?
Who dat?
My quarterback, Eli Manning. He doesn't need that money.
You're right. You're 100% right there.
You know who should get that money? Not his backup.
No, definitely not. You're
I
out
don't
of luck
care
on all
how
that.
good he looked in that one preseason game.
But it's like these dudes are making this much money. Just wear the helmet you're supposed to wear.
I know.
Like, quit being like.
It's not like
such-
he's sponsored by the other helmet company.
I know. I know. I mean, it makes zero sense.
Like
It
I
makes zero
understand
sense
the
to
I
me.
understand the feet thing.
That's fine. Your feet hurt. Whatever.
Right.
My feet hurt. Whatever. That's fine.
I mean,
Sit out
Scott,
because of
you
that.
complained after one day of leg day.
You're
So,
right, but I'm also not getting paid to do it.
I mean,
Dude's making
you'd
like
still complain about leg
how
day.
much a year?
I don't
How
know.
much a year?
I don't know. His
Lots
feet
of
hurt.
money. A lot of money.
Unless you got like plan
Look at who
fasciitis.
did and didn't play preseason.
Right,
Like,
but
it doesn't matter.
All I'm saying,
First game.
All I'm saying is I'm glad the Steelers are rid of him at this point. Glad. If we go 8-8 this year, I don't care. We don't have Antonio Brown
Steelers
pissing
just
and
had
moaning on the
sad
sidelines.
news.
What was-
One of your coaches passed.
Oh yeah, the wide receivers coach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it was pretty
saw
sad.
Juju's post about that.
Yeah, it was pretty sad.
Made me a little sad.
Yeah, he wasn't very old either.
No,
He was a younger fellow, but R.I.P. I can't
Are-
remember his name.
Are the Raiders in Vegas yet?
big fan there.
No,
huh?
Raiders are. I don't know if they're moving to Vegas yet. They haven't approved it.
Still not approved.
Yeah, they're still in Oakland.
What's
right
gonna
now,
happen?
Oakland loves them.
Yeah, because they're like trying to win now.
Are the Panthers leaving Charlotte?
No,
No.
people want them to because they're making great decisions.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost
Yeah.
as great as the decisions that the Hornets are making.
It's true.
But that's a different sport for another day.
Exactly. So yeah, that's the Antonio Brown debacle that's going on right now. It just
The helmet gate.
it aggravates me. It aggravates me.
Why does it aggravate you, Scott? He's not your
He's not.
he's not your headache anymore.
He's not. But the dude makes that much money. Just do what you're supposed to do. Do what you're supposed to do. If I'm making like $20 to $30 million a year to play a game where you throw a ball around, I'm gonna do it without any questions asked. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do for the whopping 5 months out of the year that they play, and the other 7 months sit on my ass and do nothing because I just made $30 million
You're
to
not going to
catch
sit
a
on
ball.
your ass the other months.
Well,
You're
you
gonna
gotta work
keep
out.
training.
Right, you gotta train. That's fine. That's fine. But that's like 1 or 2 hours a day. maybe a little more.
Maybe a little more.
Yeah, maybe
Have
a
you
little
seen
more.
his training regimen?
I'm
Antonio
sure,
Brown's?
I'm sure it's great.
Man,
Regardless, he gets paid to do that.
makes me want to
for this
train
short
for
amount of
flag
time.
football.
And not to mention, your career is usually only like 7 to 10 years long. You know?
depending on position.
Right.
I mean, Eli's been playing.
So you have to do
far
it for
too long.
like an eighth of your life, maybe a little less
Tom
because
Brady's
you're a
been
football
playing
player.
for 19 seasons.
Right, but that's Tom Brady. He's a quarterback. Quarterback's life
You know, he's a
usually a lot
protected
longer.
quarterback.
Right.
He's a protected quarterback.
Protected.
There are rules
That
in
he
place to make sure he
is.
doesn't get hurt.
Exactly.
It's
Whatever.
really out of control. I don't even watch football, and
I mean-
I still feel like a lot of annoyance.
I don't watch
towards-
football, but there are
towards-
too many rules for Tom Brady.
It's just it's like I'm really annoyed by it. And he's a weird dude. Like he kisses his kids on the mouth or whatever. That's a bridge too far, I think.
What?
He's just a weird. Like he's a
That's a bridge too far. I'm sure you kiss a cat on the mouth.
no.
Kiss a dog on the mouth?
Always on the forehead.
You kiss a dog on the mouth. You let a dog lick your mouth.
No, I don't.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Sure you just didn't let Sammy lick your mouth?
Oh yeah, I did. It was really gross, too. He's got very
Busted.
He's
You're going
got
to talk about a
really
man
bad breath.
kissing his own child on the mouth. It's not like he's making
Wait,
out with
is
a
it-
kid.
Well, I just feel like what there's that thing. Why was he getting in so much trouble for like?
It's the internet.
No,
you didn't
not-
get in trouble.
no,
The internet's
like,
just being the internet.
didn't he
Like,
just,
oh, you
like-
just kissed your kid on the mouth.
Not-
Plus, you got like 42 rules saying that you can't get tackled.
Not that.
Tom Brady still.
Oh,
What?
gotcha.
Jason's focused on the fact that he
Didn't-
kissed his kid on the mouth.
He did kiss his kid on the mouth.
Didn't he like jump off like a 5 foot tall?
That
cliff
was
with
the
his
other thing he got in
daughter?
trouble with.
Wait.
They jumped off a
Why
they
was
jumped
everyone
off a little
freaking
cliff.
out over
And
that?
when
Oh,
he
no.
jumped, the
He
kid was
dragged his
reluctant,
kid.
and he had already jumped.
He
He said
pulled
1,
him.
2, 3. The little girl was like, "I'm a back out, but I'm holding
like,
your hand."
Nah. He should have let go. But, you know.
He thought she was going to jump
yeah,
Go
well.
for
because it was
kid.
her idea.
Let's talk about kissing your kid on the mouth for a second. Hold on. So, I can't. How old was his son when this happened? He was older, wasn't he?
It was like last year.
How old's his kid, though?
I don't know Tom Brady's life.
I don't know it either.
I feel like he kissed Mark Zuckerberg.
But like
on the
I've kissed
mouth.
my son on the mouth before when he was like younger, not now.
Yeah.
At 11 years old, you kind of stop doing it at that point. My daughter, different story.
No, the thing that everyone needs to remember is that Lil Wayne kissed Birdman on the mouth. They're not related.
Oh man,
They
That's
call each
one.
other dad and son,
Not
but
related.
not related. So stop making a big
damn.
deal out of Tom Brady kissing his own kid on the
That
mouth.
is one of my favorite internet photos. I completely forgot about. God,
At
That's
least they're
all I
related,
remember.
and it was his own flesh and
Yeah,
blood.
it's his own kid.
And
Do you
that's
wanna talk
fine.
about
Like,
That's
I'm fine with
affection
it.
to your child.
I'm not saying I have a problem with it. If the kid was like 10 or older, then there's a problem.
right.
do you want
Tom
to
was
talk
not
about
involved.
the Little Wayne thing getting canceled with Blink 182?
Oh, we already
thoughts
covered
on
that.
That was a while back. And
But, like-
it
And
never
he's
got
back on the
canceled.
tour.
Yeah.
No, I thought the tour got totally canceled.
No.
Oh, never mind.
No, there was a venue that Blink-182 appeared at in UK that Travis didn't perform at, but
Right.
that's because Travis doesn't fly.
Nope, only
Yeah.
goes by boat.
And there's not enough time in between the last show in
the
US
next one to get
to
there.
get on a boat to make it.
I learned about that.
Dude, I
So
wouldn't
the
fly
21
either.
the 21
Ah.
Pilots drummer filled in.
He's pretty good.
He's really good.
Yeah.
I learned about that on the Joe Rogan podcast with Travis.
Yeah,
It's
Travis
really good.
doesn't fly since that
Justified.
major
Since
wreck
the
where
D-
he walked
DJ
away,
AM.
and DJM did not.
Yep. So I don't blame him.
Though he still has blood flow issues in his arms
Yeah, he does.
to
from all
this
that.
day. So like he constantly has recovery.
Yeah. Especially after a big tour.
So now, all right, now
So
we're
let's
done
talk
with that.
about Drunk Taylor.
Drunk Taylor. I don't know much about this
I don't
because
either.
Hawaii.
All right, so Taylor Swift was at the Teen Choice Awards last night.
Okay, that's why I don't know about this.
And this was a meme that like went through the internet all through the
look
next
it up.
day, which is Monday, which is when we're recording this.
Yeah.
Jason, yeah, you can pull it up if you'd like to. But basically, she like, there's like a whole Instagram story of her dancing to her own song, and Drunk Taylor's been a meme all day because of that.
I
Like
mean,
dancing to your own music, who cares?
it's not a big
She's
deal.
feeling it, bro.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah, let Taylor
Uh,
be Taylor.
Halsey twerked to her own song at a
And
strip club
She might as well because it's Halsey.
and got money thrown to her.
Because she's a badass too.
But then she gave that money to the workers.
Respect.
You know, because
That's why I like Halsey.
That's give me respect points.
It
too.
is, but the Drunk Taylor thing's pretty funny.
okay.
Jason's bringing it up.
Are you?
I'm looking.
Ding.
This is it.
That's really it.
No. There's a 1 minute version you have to find. It's
This
like a
is-
That's
full
already
like
too much.
entire Instagram story, but you don't have to. You can watch it later.
I forgot.
I
too much.
get
Just know if you guys haven't seen the Drunk Taylor thing, pull it up and enjoy.
I get the gist.
Yeah, It's just her dancing.
She's feeling
feeling the
dancing.
song.
She's feeling the song.
It's not like she was
backstage.
drunk at the Teen Choice Awards.
I think she was.
Well, not in this video.
might
This
have
video
been.
was somewhere else. It looked like she was drunk at one of these apartments.
It kind of. They were backstage.
It was like all brick.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
this is not the Teen Choice
They were
Awards.
definitely backstage at it, but regardless.
Regardless.
But Taylor, live your best life, girl.
Live that best life.
Damn right.
Now, I did really enjoy the
Which song was
concert on Netflix.
Calm Down?
Yeah, you need to
Okay,
calm
that's
down.
that's a song I dance to
Yeah.
anyways.
As you should. As you should.
Keep America dancing, T-Swift. I love the Netflix.
Shade never made
concert
anyone
she
less
did.
gay.
That's true.
That was good.
That's true.
That concert.
All right, so last thing we got today in What's Trending, and this just came up literally before we started recording. Verizon is selling Tumblr to the owner of WordPress. Now, I only bring this up.
Because Verizon put the stipulations on Tumblr.
Well, they did.
They did.
But also, Verizon bought Tumblr for $1 billion.
Billy.
Billion. All they're saying right now is that WordPress is buying it for a nominal fee. Nominal does not sound like $1 billion to me.
Why did Verizon want to buy Tumblr to begin with?
Because they thought they could make money off of it.
They $1 billion thought they were going to make money off
what
of it.
was dumb is that they didn't do their research and see that Tumblr's been declining for years.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's everywhere else.
Mostly Reddit.
Yeah. Reddit is crushing Tumblr right now and has been, like, for a couple of years at least, if not longer.
Yeah, everyone goes Reddit and then just reposts all the Tumblr shit.
Yeah. When Verizon bought it, it was, like,
It's true.
already on the decline.
Yeah, I didn't understand that purchase.
Me neither. And now WordPress is buying it. I don't understand
That's
that
what we
purchase
call
either.
corporate money. It's like, what are we gonna do with this billion? I don't know. Buy his website.
I don't know.
Like,
Let's just buy Tumblr. I've heard the kids talking about it.
talk about
My kid tumbles.
My kid tumbles all the time.
My
I
kid
tumble for you.
My kid, when he's not
Culture
in his
Club reference,
mansion,
kids.
Thank you.
tumbles.
Yeah, so they bought Tumblr. I don't get it. I don't understand. But whatever.
Tumbles? The tumbles? Yeah, I've heard about the tumbles. We should.
I remember those tumbles.
There's missing letters, but it says Tumblr.
I never dug into Tumblr at all.
Dude, me
No,
neither.
I was never a Tumblr.
I had some friends that did, and like they were able to, like a good buddy of mine was able to promote his music pretty well on there
Mm-hmm.
because it's pretty easy to like follow people on there, unlike Facebook and stuff like that. So it was like a good place for like music sharing and things like that.
Yeah.
It was a very artsy type community, which was cool.
And then porn got on there.
Yeah, and then there was that.
Then you
a lot
started
of
getting
porn.
free porn on the Tumbles.
But then
It's just like-
Verizon removed it, and
Oh,
And
yeah,
then,
that
yeah.
didn't help anything.
Down
They're
to
like,
one,
oh,
I
you're
guess.
taking everything out of Tumblr now?
Don't take the
Cool.
legs out from under what makes it successful.
Don't take
Number
the
one.
3 legs remaining from this 4-legged chair.
yeah, I guess so.
I know. I've always been more for Reddit. I guess because it's like Tumblr's just a lot of images, right?
It is
Yeah.
like it's a real artsy thing,
I want no.
but I mean Reddit's just got everything. So
Yeah.
Plus, now for musicians, they just go to SoundCloud.
that's true. Which is weird because like SoundCloud was supposed to go away like 3 or 4 years ago, and suddenly it's like
Thanks,
back.
trap rappers.
I know Trap Rap has brought back the SoundCloud.
I've
man.
never really used SoundCloud.
Not
No,
even to listen
I
to
have.
all your mind-numbing trap rap.
No, Spotify.
Spotify for
Oh.
the mind-numbing Trap Rap.
Stroke-inducing trap rap.
Yeah, I
I'll
remember
never forget
that.
that day.
I remember you talking about that.
True.
Yeah, this was strange.
It
It's
definitely
funny to
is.
me.
Well, that's it for what's
Scary
trending
to me.
this week. Let's we've got some gaming news today, and it's a
Heck
good one.
yeah.
All right, in gaming news this week, we just have one thing, but it was
One
kind of,
major thing.
It was kind of a big thing.
It's a follow-up from the last gaming news that we had.
That's true. That's
with a young man by the name of Ninja
true. Ninja.
leaving Twitch
A guy I've
To go to Mixer.
never heard of.
for the Mixer.
So
Where'd he go?
Mixer.
Mixer?
What's that?
Mixer's owned by
Microsoft.
Microsoft.
Is
Microsoft's version of Twitch.
Yes.
How much money did he give him?
He reportedly made $5 million.
That's not including what his sponsors pay him.
Right.
Is
Because he's
how
Mixer
much he'll
sponsored by
make.
Red Bull
Yeah.
and amongst others.
amongst other.
Does all kinds of appearances. He also, within the first week on Mixer, had over 1 million subscribers.
is Mixer like a
Not
cool
surprising.
thing? Do you like Mixer?
Mixer's
I don't like
Mixer
it.
comes with Xbox.
Well, it's
You can start streaming from Mixer on your Xbox right
I
away.
was on it once, and I subscribed to him because it's free for the first 2 months.
Right.
So the first 2 months you can subscribe to him for free, and it basically means you get no ads and you get to you get little emotes and stuff that they have if you're like a subscriber
Got to get the emotes.
that you can use in the chat.
Is this Twitch?
That's on. Well, it's on Twitch and on Mixer.
Okay.
Either one, they both have the same type of thing. Mixer has like a couple of different options. I
Right,
don't
they got to be
understand yet.
different to not be the same.
So basically, what happened after he moved to Mixer, Twitch has started running ads for other channels on Twitch channels that are either inactive or offline.
Which his is now.
His is now.
Well, now
both inactive and offline.
His is now banned.
Well, yeah, his is.
It's like completely locked down.
Well, yeah, they've
nothing
locked
on
it down now. But what they did, Twitch accidentally promoted a porn account according
to their apology yesterday,
a
or
porn
Sunday.
account on his channel specifically.
Accidentally.
And then came out and issued an apology. They didn't realize what they had done. Now, you mean to tell me that the most popular streamer in the world leaves your platform to go to your competitor's platform, and all of a sudden there's a porn streamer?
Scott, you calling spite?
I'm just saying, a little spiteful. A little spiteful.
Also, like, it's not like he has like any say, so he left the account, right?
It's still his account.
It's still his. He still is the owner of the account.
Oh, okay.
Like, it has his login information, all that. While Twitch probably retains the rights on, some of it because it's their platform that he's streaming on.
Like, they have the right to put ads on it.
Right.
Literally, that's about
do.
all they have.
And they do that with all streamers, and a lot of the streamers that are like bigger have the ability to choose when those ads run. So sometimes they'll run them while they're streaming. They'll run at the beginning
Especially
of the
if
stream.
it's their sponsor.
Right. Which usually it's not.
No.
Usually it's whoever Twitch wants to air, but they get a percentage of that too. Well, all the ads that air like during their streams. So apparently since then they have banned this porn account. And they have also suspended what they call the stream recommendation process, which is basically running ads for other streamers on, offline streamers' accounts. So they've stopped doing this now. They've ceased doing it. Crazy stuff.
You'd have thought they'd have done that as soon as he switched over to Mixer.
I know. Well, they gave it like a week. And then. But
They want to
apparently
see if you're like, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm coming back to Twitch.
From what they say is they had been doing this like for like the past few weeks, and it just happened to fall on his stream or whatever.
So,
But
is Mixer like? Why would he go there?
why did he go there?
Like
Money.
Does the user base
Money,
grow?
and it gave him more flexibility.
It gave him more flexibility, and not to mention, like, he can go anywhere and like people will follow him. As shown by the first week he was there, 1 million people subscribed.
Why do people
Let me
like
put this
Ninja?
in. Let me put it in perspective. The biggest streamers on Twitch right now have around 50,000 subscribers. The biggest ones.
Whoa, he's got like 1 million.
1 million.
Yikes!
Well, over 1 million now. I think last he said it was like 1.2 million.
Is he that entertaining?
I
Mostly Fortnite, so I don't
It's
I don't
just
care.
Fortnite. The little kids love him. Honestly, that's like his biggest fan base. I'm not a big fan of him. I think he's kind of annoying a lot of the time.
Sounds about right.
I don't. He streams.
He's
and
got
sometimes-
the streamer clout.
He does.
So like these athletes that play Fortnite have
Yeah.
become friends with him, and
Yep.
then they'll play.
Like he's played with Drake and stuff like
Juju
that on stream.
Smith-Schuster.
Juju, but like Juju
him and Drake
plays-
were a big thing.
Yeah, they were. It
because
was-
like they were playing for money.
that was one of the biggest streams ever on Twitch too.
They
Like
were
the
playing
most
for money,
viewers.
but then it turned into we're playing for charity.
Yeah, exactly.
Like okay, yeah, you're kicking some of
Yeah,
that to
okay,
yourself.
okay,
you beat
bud.
him in the game.
Okay, bud. But yeah, that like Ninja was the biggest streamer. He started in Halo. Like he was a competitive Halo player.
Ah, that makes sense.
And then moved up from there. And then he played H1Z1, not competitively though. And then like picked up Fortnite after that. H1Z1 was kind of like one of the first battle royale type games.
Yeah, that's right.
So, but yeah, he's huge, man. He's huge.
only-
I'll be interested to see how many of those subscribers stick around after the free trial ends.
Good point.
That's what I want to see. Because typically on Twitch, he had anywhere from like 50 to 60,000.
Okay.
At his peak, I think he had around 100,000. But like Twitch has kind of been dropping off a little bit lately.
Yeah.
Especially for a lot of the bigger streamers that I watch and stuff too. Like they have far less than they used to. Like 10 to 15,000.
That's because now everybody's trying to be a streamer.
Exactly. There's a lot, and it's more scattered.
Except Jason.
So,
And
and
probably Jared.
it helped
And
them
I'm a
out
streamer.
some too. Whenever Amazon bought out Twitch, and if you have Amazon Prime, you get one free subscription a month to subscribe to whichever one you want, any
Yeah.
streamer you want. So, like that, kind of helps them out.
I was on Twitch just watching the Modern Warfare multiplayer reveal, but then I got really bored because I remember like I don't really like Call of Duty multiplayer. It's really boring.
I prefer Let's Plays. I don't want to watch someone play the game live.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I
I'll watch
like
a Let's
watching
Play and I'll get some tips on what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, I like watching when I'm at work because it's like listening to a podcast kind of because they're just funny.
That's
like
fair.
the
Yeah,
guys
I prefer the entertaining ones. Like there's Stone Mountain 64.
Yeah.
He does a lot of PUBG and Battlefield
Yeah.
that I've seen. But I got onto him because he was streaming. He would jump into random parties on Division 1.
Yeah.
And you get in there, and then he would use military lingo when he's running around. So
it's all like.
but then he started getting funny with it. Like he threw out an EMP grenade, and it didn't go where he wanted because he got shot at the same time.
Yeah.
So it came back and got him, and he's like, I EMP'd myself. And I started laughing far too much of that.
I used to watch like Minecraft people.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Not the ones that your
No.
kids would watch though. Like these were a little more entertaining.
Yeah. See, I like watching. I'm not a huge Fortnite fan, but I like watching Tim the Tatman. He basically does Fortnite. He does Overwatch occasionally too, but that's usually who I watch during the day because he like streams during my work hours.
Okay.
And he's hilarious. And that's how actually the first I heard of Ninja too, because he streams or he like parties up with Ninja and a couple of the other guys. A couple of the other millionaires on Twitch.
Big crossover
They're
episodes.
all like millionaires
And this
now.
is why no one has cable because we're all watching dudes play video games and ladies.
Dude, it's way more entertaining than some cable, to be honest with you.
That's fair.
Except for
I mean, you get live reaction to stuff constantly.
I'm telling you, all I
And you know
need
it's legit. So-
all I need is a channel that randomly plays American Pickers, Pawn Stars, and Fortune Fire. Doesn't tell you what's coming up next though. It's the shtick. It's randomized. And I'd be happy to guy around. This is 3 shows over and over again forever. That's all I need.
Well, that's a perfect segue. Next, we're going to talk about the new views.
Oh, so not American Pickers.
No, you don't.
Sorry.
All right, it's time for new views.
New views.
Well, this week we didn't have like a lot of stuff going on.
That's because it's no longer summer blockbuster time.
It's not. Summer blockbuster time's over. Well, there's a couple of things.
I
So
don't know.
Jason and I were kind of excited about Mindhunter coming out this week.
Yes,
finally.
you guys are.
Season 1 was fantastic. I've watched season 1 twice now.
It's really good.
It's one of my favorite series on Netflix.
Can you
far.
put into words why you liked it so much? Because I'm not really sure that I can.
Crime drama.
Partially, yes.
That-
Based on a true story.
I love this based on a true story. I actually bought the book.
Hell yeah! Yes.
Have you read it though?
No, not yet. But I
you'll
have
get to it.
purchased the book.
Book's dope as fuck.
I have purchased the book.
There's this one part in the book involving a thing. I'll tell you off air. That
Okay.
really opens the ends of the show.
Oh, I was
Really?
Yeah.
So
gonna say it's not like it's a spoiler to me. I don't watch it.
true.
It's a spoiler to the people who do watch it, who listen to us.
Exactly.
This one might be a spoiler.
But I mean, if you haven't seen season 1, I love season 1 because
You've got a week.
I love this show because it's different from every other crime drama out there. Because it's the whole thing's basically about establishing how to deal with serial killers and how to categorize them. Because
Okay.
it's set back in like the early 70s.
So it's not like
We're-
True
we're-
Detectives.
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
But there is some crime solving in it. But they're utilizing psychology to try to solve these crimes instead of just trying to find these people based on specific evidence. Like they're looking at the
So-
evidence and establishing that these people have these characteristics, and they're trying to
Well,
establish like a
that's,
baseline for the characteristics.
There's that series that's on regular TV.
Which one?
Crap, I just forgot it. It's the group of like FBI, and they're trying to find these serial killers or these people.
CSI.
No,
It's different.
That's all semen. This is the mental things where they get
Yeah.
into the mind of the person.
Oh yeah,
Criminal Minds. There it is.
It's different than that
Yeah.
because these are people. A lot of them are already in jail, and they're interviewing them.
Oh, okay.
And like trying to figure out why they did what they did, like what made them, what happened in their past that made them kill these people in this really weird and like disgusting way.
Spoilers. Mom issues.
A lot of times it's mom issues.
Okay, so you're still describing Criminal Minds to me.
Is it? I mean, I've never
But-
watched Criminal
Because in
Minds.
Criminal Minds, they discuss what snapped in the person's mind to make them decide to do what they did.
Yeah,
But it's not based on the true events.
In a way, it's
some
like
real
that.
stuff.
But it's like that. the first time that all that happened. Like they're trying to establish protocols for how to figure these
now
people
I'm
out
seeing
because
what they're doing.
the word serial killer didn't exist at that time.
Right.
Like this show is these people are what created the term serial killer. Because they're trying, like, there's even a part in the show where they're talking about like what to call these people. Like
more than anything, it's a slow burning show.
It's great.
But man, is it like ramp up the dread?
Like every single episode's great.
Ramps up that
There's
good
no
dread.
there's no lull in the whole. It's like a 10-episode season. There's no lull in the entire thing. Like every episode is great.
So it's like season 3 of Stranger Things.
Kind of. But with this, like,
Except Jason likes it.
you really see like the character
finished it.
development and the two main characters big time, like, and see how they change based on their interactions with these serial killer guys that they're interviewing.
Yeah.
Like it completely changes their mindset and like the way they think about things. It even changes like their personal lives and stuff.
Mhm.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
So what you're saying is you guys are both looking forward to Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Season 2 is gonna be lit.
I'll finally start. I have a bad habit. Again, like the wrong train of thought. In this case, watching YouTube videos all night long on my PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get off the train, get back into storytelling,
Yeah.
and Mindhunter will be it. And then
Mindhunter will
I'll
be it.
work back around and I'll watch Stranger Things season 3.
Maybe. We'll see.
I promise.
Probably not.
Not
Still
gonna hold
hasn't
my
watched Psych.
Promise.
Anyway, season
I
2
tried. I did fall asleep.
Season 2 is gonna be good
tried.
because they're introducing
Sorry.
Charles Manson finally.
That's all everyone's been focused on.
They talked about him a lot in season 1 because that was like their white whale. Like they wanted to get Charles Manson, they weren't able to get him, and then
Man,
they
good luck
meet
getting
somebody in
into
the
that
second
man's
season
mind.
that's able to get them access.
Did
to Charles
anyone
Manson.
actually get into that guy's mind?
Charles Manson?
Try to figure out.
We're about to find out in
I
season
feel-
2 of Mindhunter.
I'm talking about like
Oh,
when
in
they
real life?
broke news on him in real life.
Oh well, this is based on true events.
Right, I know.
So.
I'm just saying, like, everyone already knows the events
True.
that happened with Charles Manson. This is some like behind the curtain type.
Yeah,
shit.
this is. Yeah.
My
like,
opinion on Charles Manson, most of it was a show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now, like, while I guess everyone's hyped up for everyone's favorite murder cult dude, I'm sure you gathered from the trailer, but a lot of it deals with the stories of the Atlanta child murders.
Yeah, I saw
which is
that.
a fucked up story.
Yeah.
But it's a really interesting story.
It's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be like, I wouldn't use the word good.
No, the series, like the
Yeah.
season's gonna be good.
The thing about me and true crime is that while I'm a fan of it, it's also like,
Mindhunter.
ugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
you said true crimes.
Well, as
we're
a
talking about Mindhunter.
It's a true crime
as
type
a
Okay.
genre
Now,
series,
okay.
like a
now,
genre.
now I'm on
But
the same page.
Yeah.
'Cause I got
it's
lost
just,
for a second.
I mean, it's icky, but it happened. I'm just
Yeah.
glad you picked up the book, man. The book's fucking dope.
Yeah.
He's
looking
awesome.
forward.
Read it.
Looking forward to reading it. Looking forward to reading it.
When?
I actually,
When are you gonna
I'm
read
reading other stuff first, but I'm gonna get to it.
What are you reading,
I
Scott?
right now I'm reading High Fidelity, and also
What you got? Books.
Did I get you on this train?
Books.
Yeah, I got him on this train.
Books.
Show it to the camera. Let everybody know what you're reading.
It's a good
Paddle
book.
Your Own Canoe by
Paddle Your
Nick
Own.
Offerman.
I'd read it. No.
Good book.
So I've started reading that one as well. So I'm reading both. I have like High Fidelity for my fiction, and then that for like biography. So whatever I'm feeling like reading.
That's about it.
at the
Fishing
time.
and non-fishing.
Fiction and non-fiction. Fiction and non-fiction.
I'm just reading this
So,
book about
reading
Gary
both.
Gygax, the guy that made D&D. It's a bit of a slow burn, but it's an interesting story.
Yeah, I bought like 10 books at at Second and Charles a
Nice.
week ago. So bunch of
That's
stuff
where I
I've
got
read
mine.
already. But what's that?
That's where I got mine.
Second Charles.
Second and Charles. Where
Yeah,
I
that's
got
where I
my
got that one
Nick
too.
Offerman book.
Yeah.
I
I got
still,
a Rob Lowe biography too.
I'm on my 4th read of Where's Joe Merchant. That's what I read on the flights. Was that? when
I just
wasn't
read on
watching
a
Creed
Kindle.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't as good.
Word.
What,
Yeah, I
Creed
heard
2?
Creed 2
Yeah.
wasn't great.
I enjoyed it.
I'm
I'll probably watch it.
It was
I'll probably watch it.
it was just one of those where it was like, hey, here's this loose end. Let's tie it up real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it. Hey, I'm gonna
But
train
then
you.
they've talked about doing another Rocky movie. There's talk of it.
What?
Yeah.
Sly, let it go.
I know. He can't, dude. He's got nothing else.
Hey. I'm gonna see the new Rainbow movie.
I'm just waiting for him to die in one of the
That's
movies.
what I've
That'll be
heard was the next Rambo, not anything about another Rocky.
Oh, I heard about another Rocky.
Hey, I saw you were fighting. I'm gonna go fight. Hey, I'm gonna fight.
I mean,
I don't know.
he gonna die in one of them. Regardless, all right. The only
Everyone
thing,
thought he was in Balboa.
dude,
Sly
I
don't
thought he
die?
was too, but
And then they thought he was in Creed 1.
I know he almost did in Creed 1, but then he didn't die.
No,
So-
he's back in Creed 2.
And then the only other thing we got, which we this kind of broke last week, but we weren't here, so we need to talk about it now, is Disney Plus
Disney Plus package.
coming out in November, and it comes out with Hulu and ESPN Plus for $12.99 a month.
Yeah, so
That's not bad.
I doubt my sister listens, But
If she did.
we're getting rid of the HBO package because it's more expensive.
Yeah.
We're going to pick up this Disney Plus
We're getting
one.
at Disney. Yeah, the only downside is they're only going to have like 5 or 6 of the MCU movies to start with. They're not having all of them.
I own them.
Yeah, I know. But
Doesn't hurt my heart.
but you're going to get all the Disney and all the Pixar.
Yeah, you're still getting all the Disney Plus stuff.
Yep. Plus the series as they come out
Yep.
over the next year.
I do like.
I like the ESPN Plus
And ESPN
edition.
Plus, yeah.
Because now I can watch some sports.
Yeah, it's true.
As much as I love the MCU movies, I've never had any desire to watch them more than once.
Really?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, Jason has said this about multiple things. He only watches things once.
Yeah, there's not many movies you
Usually
watch more than once.
MCU.
Except for Black Panther.
So Black
It's a
Panther.
dope movie.
He's seen it twice.
No,
I've
I've
seen
only seen
most-
it once.
I've
though.
seen most of the Marvel
I
movies
figured
more
you've
than
seen
once.
it twice.
No.
I watched them once in theaters and at least once they come out.
Yeah,
So-
unless it's, Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
I've seen that more times.
Or
than-
Guardians. I've seen Guardians.
Guardians a bunch, Ant-Man 1 and 2.
I've seen Captain Marvel
About the
twice
same.
in theaters.
Oh, yeah.
So
Still
yeah,
haven't
I
bought
watch,
that
I watch
one.
them all a lot. But I'm pretty psyched for
You know,
Disney Plus.
Vacation and whatnot.
It's gonna be pretty amazing. So
Yeah, I was pumped when I saw that.
now
I was like, ooh.
it's gonna be more expensive for the no commercials version. I
That's
think it's
what,
like $4 or $3 or $4.
$4 more?
So it'll be like maybe
That's
like
still
17
less
or
than what
18
I'm
bucks.
paying for the HBO package.
Exactly.
With commercials.
Exactly. So I mean, all in all, it is 100% worth it.
Now, will
For sure.
this grant you access to the Marvel TV shows that are coming?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
If it's
of
on
them.
Disney Plus, it's a part of this package.
Yeah, you get everything.
You're getting the full Disney Plus package.
Yes. So
well,
you'll
I
get
might
the
just have to
TV,
consider it. Maybe it's possible.
You get the TV shows. The movies will slowly roll out.
Well,
on
they'd
there.
already planned on the movies being a slow
Yeah.
load up.
You're not gonna get
Honestly,
all-
the ESPN thing excites me because
Yeah, that was the biggest one. Like, I was already
Yeah.
pumped about Disney Plus, and I knew there was going to be a Disney Plus Hulu package.
So I wonder if you get Monday Night Football on that.
If it's on ESPN, it's on
Well,
ESPN Plus.
Is it really?
More than likely, yeah.
Okay.
You watch UFC.
A lot,
did
of,
not
a lot of
mention-
the ESPN Plus is the stuff that's out of your network
It
as
did
well.
not mention any NFL. It said MLB, MLS.
Well, that's
and
because NFL Network has a lot of that stuff.
That's true.
So you get all the Thursday night games from them.
Right.
Monday Night Football.
Well,
is,
Hulu does. No, it's
They have
Amazon
live
does the
sports.
Thursday night. Amazon Prime does the Thursday night
Oh,
games
do they?
now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, now that I've got Amazon Prime on the Xbox.
Yep. You
now
can
I
watch
know
the
that.
Thursday night games on that.
But yeah, Hulu does the live, but that's like $60 a month.
It is. I had it and just canceled it recently because I
So-
wasn't paying that anymore.
I don't know, I'd have to look more into ESPN Plus, see if it's part of. I know it's everything that's out of broadcast network is on ESPN Plus, plus all the UFC fights
Yeah.
that are on ESPN Plus.
Word.
Since UFC app is no longer a thing,
I don't think so.
Yeah, I guess not.
because it didn't do as well as they thought it was going to.
True.
I think that's right.
True.
Because I had it for the first month,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not keeping this.
Not worth it. Definitely not. So, all right. Well, that's it for new views for this week. It is time for our Pepejams of the week this week.
Week of music.
The week of music. So we have, as usual, picks for each of us. Jason has 2.
Jason has 2.
I thought I
Old
could have
and new.
sworn everyone had 2.
No,
No, that was the
Oh.
first week.
just the first week.
But
Then we
guess
like
what?
scaled it back. You know, so we're not trying to overwhelm.
Just 2.
Just okay. So Jason, you go first with your 2.
I got 2, oldie and a newie. The old
As
one
usual.
Oldie
is
and a
An oldie and a newie.
Super Bad by good old James Brown. Racing, smoking crack in South Carolina. That's my image of James Brown.
God.
With the with the 70 shades
Because
on.
I'm super bad.
Yeah.
Damn it.
And the other one is a song by Carly Rae Jepsen called Too Much, which is a really good song. It's real catchy. It's off of a new album called Dedicated, which at first I didn't like as much as her last one,
Yep.
but it's just as good. It's just instead of being like really diverse sonically, it's kind of like more linear but catchy. It's like linear catchy instead of like experimental catchy.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Word.
Also,
All
I
right.
guess we should just like go ahead and say the new Bon Iver album. In its
Yeah, I mean,
entirety.
I was
Ugh,
gonna
you
just
guys
throw
already
that out
talked
there,
about
but-
the EP last
Really
time.
good.
we did, but it's not an EP. He literally released the full
It's
album
good.
3 weeks before it was supposed to come
Damn,
out,
it's
and he
good.
released it an hour at a time, like overnight. It's pretty crazy. So like you woke up and there was like a whole bunch of new Bon Iver, and then like more kept coming out until the full album was released, and then like that night the whole album came out on
It's real
Spotify.
good.
It was pretty awesome.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
pretty cool. Pretty cool. Amazing album. by the
That's
way.
what I've heard.
Top.
It's really
That's what
great.
I've heard.
Really great. All right, Jared,
I've
your
heard a lot of
pick
things.
this week.
I've got a one song.
One song.
It's the most recent Blink-182 single, Dark Side.
Which is excellent.
Most excellent.
I like it a lot. It's one of the first Blink-182 songs I've liked in a while.
I don't know. I've liked a lot of their newer stuff lately, but then again, I'm also an Alkaline Trio fan, so
True.
hearing two of my favorite bands basically singing at the same time.
Together as one.
More
Yeah.
or less. I mean, it's just one person of Alkaline Trio.
True. But like the singer.
Yeah. Well, one of the singers.
Well, yeah, it's true, they
Dan
both
Dan
sing.
sings as well, but he's
True.
got other side projects that he works on as well.
But not quite as famous.
No. He stays fairly indie
Yeah, he does.
as far as those go. They're still real good. Still.
Word.
So, yep, Dark Side.
Dark Side.
Check it out if you
Blink-182.
haven't. It's been out for about a month.
Has it been out that long?
It's been out a while.
I guess it has been out a little bit. All right, my pick for this week is a song by Griffin, Gryffin. He's a producer / performer. He actually does. He's like kind of a DJ, but he also like plays guitar live
okay.
and stuff too. So,
he's
he like
a
kind of
little
does
more
it all.
talented than a DJ.
He's way more talented. He plays guitar and keys live, so he
Oh.
doesn't just press play.
Was he loop track?
He has a live drummer too.
Oh, okay.
So he does have like a backing track that he uses, but there's a lot of live instrumentation on top of
Okay.
it. So
I didn't
it's
know
pretty
if he
good.
like loop tracked one of the instruments and then played the other one.
No, like he's got like kind of a full band almost, and then
Jared's
does have a
talking
backing track.
mad shit about looping and shit tonight. It's funny.
But he's like,
I was just asking if
Talking
that's what
mad
it
shit.
was.
no, he's
There's
super
no
good. He's
mad
actually
shit
coming.
being asked.
He's playing in Charlotte in November, which I'm pretty psyched for. But he put out a new song out last week with Carly Rae Jepsen as well, called OMG. That's really good. I quite like.
Check it out.
I've been listening to it a lot. So he's one of those dudes that every song he puts out is really good,
Okay.
like next level good. So it's good. It's good working out music and good like feel good music a lot of the time.
I
So
don't want to feel good when I work out, Scott.
fine. I want to feel angry. I want to beat the weights.
I do.
But yeah, check it out, Griffin with Carly Rae Jepsen, OMG. So that is our Pepejams of the week. Check it out on our Spotify playlist that is linked below.
I love my gym, but man, the songs they play there are horrible. I was listening to a Screamo remix of Beat It last time I was there.
That sounds horrible.
It's bad. It was
Was
bad.
Was it Michael
Screamo?
Jackson bad?
Was it the Screamo or was it Fallout Boy?
No, it was not Fall Out Boy. It was like a hardcore band doing Beat It.
Yeah,
It was
Oh, okay.
terrible.
That sounds awful.
yeah, that sounds pretty bad.
I thought it was the Fallout Boy version when he said Screamo.
No.
Not a Pepejam of the week.
Because that's
Not
good.
Pepejam
That one's
of-
good. That one has John Mayer coming in for the slash part.
That's true.
No, this was like,
Oh, Jesus.
like, oh my god, it's horrible.
So don't look that one up, guys.
Please
No.
don't.
Don't look that one up.
Unless you're interested.
So that's our Pepejams of the week. Well, this is our final segment. We find out who gets soused this week.
I got a bad feeling it's gonna be me.
So as usual, we have the same sauces that we had last week. We have one addition,
God,
which is the Jersey Barn Fire
Okay.
Garden State Green.
Ooh, I love green sauce.
So it's a lighter sauce, not super spicy. I
And
don't
then the
know.
ones that didn't get picked last time.
Yeah, the
are
ones that
still
didn't get picked
there.
last time. We still have Hot Ones Last Dab, Born to Hula, Dirty Dick,
Yas.
and Pain.
Boo.
Hondo,
Boo.
which is the big fat worst.
I can't wait till this one's off the list.
All right. So we pull up the spinner, as we
Spinner.
usually do. That
was
was
a
not
doll.
the spinner.
So you guys just saw.
Behind the scenes.
We use Studio One.
All right.
Studio
So
One.
we usually do the hot sauce first, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's spinner. Here we go. And oh shit. Last dab.
Now Jason is hoping it's him.
He kind of is. All right.
That's got a bad feeling, man.
Not terrible. I'm kind of hoping it's not me. All right. Here we go. Who's the lucky winner today?
It's gonna be me. I'm already prepared for it psychologically.
Motherfucker, it's me
Oh!
again.
Gotta slow down on my name.
No.
Womp womp. But it's okay. This is your.
God.
Scott,
I didn't
Scott.
win.
Scott, I'll do it with you.
T's and P's. Are you gonna do it? You gonna take the bullet with me?
I want to try this fucking sauce.
You know
for
what, let's
so
all three
long.
do it.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going three-way? Oh
That got
shit.
weird.
F. All right. Get in there. Get in there. All right. I got to do it like they do it on the show.
Oh, of course.
You got to shake her up first. Do you want to get your own or you want me to?
I can't just you. It's so thick.
Oh, you're gonna break the chip.
Yeah, it's so thick. I didn't get it out.
Is that good?
I guess.
Okay. Jarrod.
It's so thick. That's all you can get out of it.
Gotta be enough to taste.
There you go. You just have to put a dab on. Literally just a dab. Because it is the last of the dabs.
That's it, folks. You see it.
The dab. The dab. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's hot.
Mmm.
Like, it's legitimately hot. It's not bad.
Oh, there it is.
So it goes from like 1 to 1,000 in like 5 seconds. Oh, God.
There's a hiccup.
There's the hiccups. All right, so this is where we end the show because none of us are going to be able to speak in a second. Ugh. Whew.
This one will go really good on.
Deep burn.
Ironically, I can't find my water bottle.
Ugh. All right, so guys, we thank you for listening like you do every week and watching on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe below if you're on YouTube. If you are listening in podcast form,
You hear me hiccup.
make sure you subscribe, leave a review if you enjoy the show, and check us out on Twitter at TWTPcast, Instagram at TWTPcast, and on Facebook.com/Talking Without Thinking. You can get all the old episodes.
More chips out.
TalkingWithoutThinking.com or on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcasts. Guys, we
Eat a
love
couple
you,
more chips. You'll feel better.
and we will we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.